Tell me, what was your message here today with these poster boards and what's going on?
Well, there are two separate messages. The original message is obviously the reason that I want the hashtags to go up and the reason I have the posters out is this is stuff that hasn't hit the airways. So I'm a digital soldier, but we work in the dark. We generally don't know one another. We just all have the same beliefs and move forward. So most of us are generally relatively paranoid, and we don't know who's a part of the deep state, who's not after us or against us. I figured, one, everything that we've pulled together says we're obviously serious with what we're doing, but the fact that we put this out, we put these things on the airway that have never been out there. To every other digital soldier that's out there, it's clear. I've done my homework. I'm not part of the deep state if I'm exposing what's here right now, so that's really why we have these things out here.
So you made a connection with what building is this?
This is Beverly Hills City Hall. That's the City Hall side of Beverly Hills. But it's all Beverly Hills and City Hall and Police Department.
Tell me, what do you think is exposing all this?
Well, exposing what I'm showing here? It's not necessarily that I'm exposing anything. I'm asking the questions, and that's what digital soldiers do. When things don't make sense, we start asking questions. As long as we ask enough questions, everybody works collectively across the globe, working together, and within a matter of no time, the information's disseminated. So by pulling out these hashtags, going over this review, even though I don't have all the answers, I have a lot of questions. By putting it out there, within a couple of weeks, all the digital soldiers across the globe will pull out all of these connections online, and you'll begin to see them. Would you like me to run them through you for your TV? Okay. So we all know this is the Epstein Temple, right? Okay. Well, my question is, why does it look like a spitting image of Beverly Hills City Hall, Beverly Hills Police Department? It makes no sense. It looks like a spitting image, right? Now, when you talk about Pizzagate, Adrenochrome, all the celebrities, and the conspiracy theories swirling around it, when I'm looking at this, and then, so this is Beverly Hills City Hall and Beverly Hills PD. It just so happens that Maverick Management is on the same property, and Maverick Management runs all of the A-list celebrities, Miley Cyrus, U2, Madonna, all the people associated with these conspiracy series and Epstein Temple. Their company that they work with is right next door. I'm trying to ask, who is Guy Oseary? Who is he? At 17, he came on the scene, and all of a sudden was high up with Madonna, and now he's running all these other things. And now he's doing a business with Ashton Kutcher.
He's a big advocate for protecting children.
That's my question, right? He's a big advocate for protecting children and taking care of children, but based on the things that I'm showing you, things aren't adding up. Maybe that's all good and well, and he's innocent and he's honest, and Digital Army looks to have an interview with him.
But usually criminals kind of tie themselves with organizations that save the children, but we don't know.
Again, I don't want to make a claim, and in fact, digital soldiers all over the world, it's not about making claims. It's about asking questions of things that just don't.
I've heard several claims about him.
Yeah. So I want to kind of take us away from all that. We all know the Las Vegas shooting, 91 Harvest Festival. Okay. We all are aware that Bill Gates and Prince Al-Walid own several of the floors at Mandalay Bay. What you're not aware of is who brought the party to Mandalay Bay. Who brought Route 91 Harvest? Who brought the festival there? Who brought in all the people? Live Nation brought him in, which he works hand in hand with, which is located on the same property. So explain to me why Epstein Temple looks like a spitting image of Beverly Hills City Hall and the Beverly Hills Police Department. All the talent managed in the world by Maverick Management happens to be right here. And the people that brought everyone to the Route 91 Harvest Festival happen to be right here, all interconnected. My question is who is Guy Oseary? Who is he? And my question is are you really decent, Ashton? Are you a decent man? Because if you're not, we'll figure it out real soon.
Tell me, one last question. Who are you voting for in 2020?
I don't think it's about who I vote for in 2020. I think within the next few weeks, and based on what we go over, it's relatively evident. You're either for good or you're for evil. I don't need to push my opinion on anyone, and a digital soldier doesn't need to push their opinions on people. The beauty of this is to ask the question. And when these other people out here that don't understand what's going on, or they're in the dark, when they start asking questions and they start researching themselves and finding the truth, that's what makes this beautiful. It's not telling people what side to jump on or where to go. It's simply just presenting things that just don't look normal, or asking specific questions.